the 90 minutes today and whether you agree the 3-0 flatters Kotoko?
No, not at all. I think for me, it's not a true reflection of the game. We considered the first goal, which was avoidable. Our goalkeeper mistimed the ball and then they took a lead. So from there, we also had opportunities. And it's been a long time I'm seeing this thing. The last 10 minutes, referees are able to be pulled and then give 2 penalty kicks. But we also have a decent one which could have been awarded to us, but he ignored it. So for me, yes, we've lost 3-0, but the last 10 minutes, I think we we lost control because we wanted to score a goal. So yes, in doing so, most of our players were always trying to go and then score. So yes, we've lost. Yes, we accept it.
And just for clarity, so that people don't misquote you, I think it's fair to say you think the 2 penalties Kotoko got, on another day still good, but you felt your team also deserved the penalties.
Yeah, exactly. I think in the second half we also have a decent penalty which could have been awarded, but he ignored it, and then you give 2 penalties to a team in the I don't know the last 10 minutes or so. So for me, they should be bold and then give penalty where it's due, but you don't give to one team and then you ignore the other one.
Right. And just before my colleagues come in, I think the league will be difficult for your team to win the league when you are still in the FA Cup. How do you get the players to still perform at optimal level in the league when they know really they can't win the league?
No. We'll go back. This is not the first time that we are losing a game. What you have to do is we go back, side them, and let them understand. I think this is the first time we are losing with such margins. So we have to side them, let them understand, and then we move forward. It's not something that is new in football.
Right. Questions for coach? Questions for coach? All right, coach. Thank you so much for coming. Congratulations and all the best.
Coach, you are a defender by your playing career. You played as a defender. Are you so much worried about how your team defended, and how are you going to address it going forward?
Oh, I think we correct it. It's happening in one game. It's hardly we may lose, but we don't concede with such margins. So yes, it's something that we will go and then try to make sure we correct the. We have a very good defense, but looking at the time, everybody wants to move up and then try to equalize. That was how come it happened.
Okay, last one. It's more dangerous when he's operating from the wings. But today we saw him as a main target. Was there any reason?
Are you sure you watch our matches?
Yes.
Then I don't know what you are talking about. He always operates in the middle. Not maybe in the last 5 minutes, then if we bring in an attacker, out and out our striker, then he moves to the wing. But since I came, he has been playing in the middle.
Okay, gentlemen, thank you for coming. Who swept away Nations FC by 3-0. Coach Prince Osei is here with us. Coach, congratulations. Different type of game, but eventually you got the win that your team deserved. I think after the Diana game, then the Hearts game, just the one win in Young Apostles, the team was struggling really for a performance. Do you think this was the performance you've been looking for, and what will it do for the confidence of the players in the remainder of the season?
Yeah, I think we have very good talents out there in our team. A lot went on for this past 2 weeks that we're off. We had a lot of meetings to really come back to the form that the fans want us to be, and we ourselves we have to be. The boys responded very well, and then I could see the attitude, wanting to play, is really out there, and that's what came up where we got such a result.
Right. I'm sure my colleagues have a few questions, but for me, the question I'm asking is, do you think some of the players are playing for their future? Because there is a new movement as far as the management of the team is concerned. Do you think some of the players are...
Yeah, it could be a factor. It could be a factor because the management came also to the training grounds as well and boost their morale that they should push it. And I think that was the best thing that happened to us over the 2 weeks. And then we saw a mass change. So what you're saying, you're right.
Right, and then finally for me, Midiama, I think they didn't win today, right? That's about 5 or 6 games where we've not been able to win. Now I think it's in the hands of both sides. Do you still have any tiny hope that the league is still winnable, or you think it's going to be extremely difficult or impossible for your team?
You use a word that you use, tiny. It's not tiny, it's huge. We knew if we win this game, things are going to change around. It has happened before with Kotoko. It's going to happen again. So we have to be alert. Then we take our training, everything, preparation and everything serious so that we can win the rest of the games. And when we win the rest of the game, definitely something's going to happen.
Questions for coach? Questions for coach?
Coach, Ejekum Blanks and Sompa TV, Sompa 93.1 Kumasi. You are the first coach in the league to beat Nations FC. How excited are you to achieve such feat? And secondly, during the first half, I saw you walking on the field and everybody was confused. You had the what was the reason?
Yeah, I think let me start with the last question. It was not nothing. It was nothing. It was just that I was upset with the referee. Didn't call that a call, so I couldn't go to the referee to go and shout on him. So I just went to my brother and hugged him. That's it.
And the first one was
Question.
Yeah. Well, the attack these boys brought today, if you saw the last changes that we made, those nation defenders were tired and the boys were running them down. So that's why we got penalty kicks, not even a direct goal. Thank you.
Coach, it's 10 games now in the league without a goal for Peter Ojukwu, but today he had a glaring opportunity to break that chain. Unfortunately, he couldn't. What is it about him that you think needs improving regarding his finishing?
Yeah, I think we are working on it. It's patience. He sees it clearly and he wants to go for a different kick. This one here, we now all this I'll go cry the ball because put mama, but he wanted to just kill it in, and that's when he gets to set moments, he overdo it, and then maybe that's why the goals are not coming as it used to.
And then finally, from you have a question
Yeah.
you can
Coach, my colleague asked you about, do you think the changing at Kodoko is the reason for the results? I must also ask you, is there pressure on you to deliver, to convince the board, because the last time you said you think you are the right one for the job?
Yeah, if I admit it that there's pressure on me, it's a lie. I'm relaxed doing it because hey, let it be. Nobody knows tomorrow. If I'm able to win the matches and they said, sir, you gotta go, what are we gonna do? Nothing about it. You're gonna go. So I'm not relying on those things to put pressure on myself. No way.
So do you see, sorry,
No, that's fine.
do you see this as an opportunity to justify yourself, not just to the Asante Kotoko management, but also to the families, because opinions are very divided about you staying, especially post Karim Zito. Do you think that these wins, these results, are the proper justification that you need?
Exactly. I will not take anything back from your question. That's what it means. And I have guys and players that I've coached. They're all outside calling me, Coachy, this is not done. You're going to get it done. And I want to prove that to them. I'll be okay.
And finally, I'm going to put you on the spot. I know you are on an interim basis, but I think as far as contracts are concerned, is there any news on Samba, Kamara, and Peter? Are they staying or
Yeah, that's not my headache right now. I'll just tell you straightforward. That's not my headache at all. I don't think about it. I leave it to the management to handle it, and then I just coach my boys.
And the reason I'm asking is at some point you need to make sure the potential replacements are are getting as much game time as possible, especially in both in back and goal. You have a different philosophy. If the player is committed and ready to play, you play.
This question here is something else. I just want to tell you, my brother, the performance at training grounds. That's what you saw out there today. And the changes that came in, we've done it over at training grounds. It was going to be straight three at the front, but we decided to take one at a time. And that's what it is. There's no pressure. The boys, they know themselves. I just tell them, if they got to go, they will go. But I just tell them that, look, don't dip your form because those who are coming to buy you, they are watching you. If you dip it, you are killing yourself. So they are ready to play and they'll give us all up before they leave if they're going to go.
Right, thank you so much.
Good luck. Let's say to the fans.